The Transient Approach, or the transdisciplinary stage, is the fourth stage of the four-step process. This could be based on the preceding three stages, or it could not be, and we will see in a minute why. But what the problem here is that if there is an issue or a problem, it needs to be resolved using tools, intellectual tools, cognitive tools, social tools, from tool chests of various disciplines. So, for example, if there is a problem A and we need some tools from psychology, we may need some tools from economics. For another problem B, we might need tools from sociology and education. Or for another problem, we might need tools from all three. So the tools that you need are the tools that you pick. And that's why this is transdisciplinary. You use what you want, what you need, what you require from different disciplines. And that is the Transient Approach. One discipline does not have monopoly over peace education or peace studies. Whether we are looking at multidisciplinary, whether we are looking at interdisciplinary, whether we talk about cross-disciplinary or transdisciplinary, in all the four stages or four types of peace studies realms, we will be looking at more than one discipline that must contribute to make peace studies a reality. Like, again, we'll take the analogy from the health studies, but in this process, other disciplines will also learn and change. Historians, for instance, will focus more on peace and how war could have been avoided, economics more on survival and equity. So both the historian and the economist learn through this particular approach. One looks at war. Yes, wars have happened, are happening. Why do they happen? How can they be avoided? While the economist, if war or no war, will look at equity, survival. How do human beings survive? How do human beings make a good life for themselves in the absence or in the presence of war? So different disciplines contribute to different disciplines, other disciplines, in order to make peace studies a reality. Similarly, with studies, peace studies are trans rather than international. No two countries or no three countries can say, we are going to work for peace. Transnational means wherever there is a conflict, people will need to come together from different locations and try and resolve that conflict. So, whichever country has the particular expertise in resolving conflicts of a particular nature will be involved, and therefore, peace studies today are trans rather than international. International would mean two countries are involved, you contribute something, I contribute something, and hopefully it gets resolved. It's not that easy anymore. More than the two countries involved, other countries will need to step in and help these countries. So no country today in the 21st century has monopoly, nor does any gender, generation, race, class, nation. Nothing in society has a monopoly over peace education. As peace belongs to all of us, so does peace studies. Peace belongs to every human being on this planet. No matter where you are, it belongs to you. If peace belongs to you, peace studies. How do you make sure that peace will be sustained? How do you make sure conflict will be avoided? Also belongs to all. This is important because the study of peace is so innately related to the study of conflict. If we want to resolve conflict, we'll have to look at peace. If we want peace, we will have to look at conflict and see how it can be resolved, what we can do to avoid it in the future if we want peace to be sustained. About conflict, we know something for sure. Each actor in a conflict has his own angle. So even if it's in a family, in a society, in a community, the different people will look at that conflict from their perspective. And so we need these other individuals trying to help out, or these other nations trying to help out, so that we can see the big picture and make the actual people involved understand why what their perspective is incorrect, or how it can be fixed, and how you can negotiate a mutually acceptable solution so that peace prevails.